because a child is due in Africa and the labor pains have already begun in the soul of the land. Let the winds of countries such as Burkina Faso testify. Let the dry earth speak of what it has seen. Governments overthrown and overturned by foreign hands. Resources extracted with no compensation. The youths are left wandering, powerful but misdirected, overwhelmed and overlooked. Dreams dispersed and displaced by bullets. Futures auctioned by puppets dressed in suits. But a child is due anyway. And this time, we are not just being called to witness the birth, but to prepare the house, to clear the space, and to protect the womb of the future. There is something sacred happening in Burkina Faso right now. Not just politics, but a revolution, not just rebellion, not just military right or might. No, but there is something older. Remembering is taking place in Burkina Faso. A sovereign flame is burning and rising there. We see leaders rising, not perfect, but purposeful. Leaders saying no to puppeteering. The leaders attempting to restore dignity. We say protect those leaders. We say protect those leaders. African must say we protect them. Let us cover the heads of those who lead us with love for their own people. Let us shield those who carry the vision for the soil, because the world does not easily tolerate an African who dares to dream freely. But if we do not protect our own visionaries, our children will only inherit shadows. The young Africa, I am talking to you. This is your hour. You're not just social media influencers and computer literates. You are also spiritual architects. You must clear the corruption, not just from the offices, but from the systems, even the spiritual systems, from churches that have forgotten dignity, justice, and good news, from schools that worship tests more than wisdom, from homes that silence the emotion, from the governments that continually presently serve the colonial master and memory. We are not waiting for permission anymore. The ancestors have already given it. The Spirit has already spoken. So do not ask, can I? Rather ask, what am I here to remember? So soul education is not something new. It is the way of the old. Before we had the blackboards, we had the fire circles. Before we had the diplomas, we had the dreams. Before we had the textbooks, we had the bone memory. We knew that a person was not truly educated until they remembered who they were before the world named them. And this remembering is the essence of soul education, to awaken the divine identity buried behind and beneath that survival mask. So let the home become the first altar again. Let the elders become the professors again. Let the children's cry become the syllabus again. Let us not forget the most ancient covenant, the dance between the masculine and the feminine. They are not rivals. They are neither competitors, but they are the mirrors of heaven and earth, the sun and the moon, the seed and the womb. Africa must rise not only in economy or military might, But in the restoration of this holy union, the man carries the keys of the vision, the role of provision and protection. The woman carries the gates of the memory and life. Alone, we are just sparks, really. Together, we are firemen. If we want a future worth looking forward to and living in, we must re-establish the balance of this sacred pair. Not the patriarchy, not the matriarchy, but the co-creation, the divine plan, the perfect balance. The next generation is watching us. They are not just children of the flesh. They are the carriers of the blueprint we couldn't yet build. They hold the melodies of redemption. We must not fear them. We must not silence them. We must listen to them because their frequency is unfiltered. Their spirit still remembers heaven. So may love become the soil that these seeds germinate. May the family become the first school again. May the altar return to the homes. And let the leaders of our land, those who truly serve, be covered in our prayers, not targeted by our silence. Because a child is due in Africa, and this time, we will protect the birth and ensure the safe delivery of that child.